of all, I don't know what happened there. It just cut off. We're not dealing with just 1, 2, 3. I believe we're dealing with the whole ring of these. And I believe that this goes not just in Delphi. I think this group of these people, it's all over Indiana. And there have been a lot of work being done, and a lot of kids have been saved from where they've been kept here in Indiana, put in the sex trade and taken from our states to other states. Together, we can protect children in crisis. These pedophiles, they talk to one another. They share things with, they share images. They do all this stuff on the dark web. And it is happening. Now, I got the bridge haunted because of the ritualistic things being done there. Now, you know, there's things that could have done ritualistically with animals even. And they do things with animals, and I believe the bridge is haunted because of things going on in covered darkness. And I still believe that these acts of ritualistic things are still going on. Yeah, I believe that. Okay, let's move on to okay. Now, Klein he's in jail. He's been there since August of 2020. I'm not sure if he was the actual killer or if he's one to he's no better for setting up these girls. And I'm not saying he's innocent. I think there's people involved that do things to a lot younger of children. Not that Pig and Klein has any moral compass there, but I think his father's a whole lot more deviant. It just isn't those two. It just isn't those two. For some reason, Keaton Klein is not giving the person who needs to be given up. I'm sure that comes from absolute fear of that person. Okay. Now, I'm going to talk about Doug Carter. I went back and I've watched the first interview he ever gave. I've watched the most recent ones he's gave. And there's something different about him now. Doug Carter's not singularly he's giving subtle clues. Well, first of all, everything he says, every word, it was all planned. It was planned to go into the mind of the killers, those involved. And the comment he made about the movie The Shack, I think there's a reason for that even. And that's the next thing I'm going to do. I want to go watch that movie, The Shack. That he didn't bring that up for no reason at all. There's a reason he brought up The Shack. And then he went on and talked about the book and I still get, there's been many victims, but after the girls, I keep hearing third victim. There was a third victim. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard anything about a third victim out there. I watch, I go to the Indiana State Police channel, in the updates, I meditate, I get my answers, I just write down what comes to me, because I don't want to watch the other things out there, because I don't want to be, what's the word, I don't want to be contaminated with other information I hear. I just want to get what I get from Spirit and get out of the way. The third victim. I'm telling you, yep, right here I got it again. Third victim. They were waiting there. They knew they were going to be there. Justice is close, coming for Libby and Abby. And Libby is very strong. I mean, very strong. And when this opens and when this comes full circle and everything comes out, you're gonna just realize how two little girls from Delphi, Liberty 14 and Abby 13, they're already heroes. But when it comes out exactly what, in my opinion, I feel that they're not charging Keegan Klein with the murders of Abby and Libby yet. But that's not meaning they're not working and going at him full force. They want more. They want everybody. And it is so close. I'm telling you, it's so close that and you know, the last video that Doug Carter was talking, I don't know if anybody else knows it, but I thought, you know, there were times where he almost, it was like he had a smile on his face. I mean, like, he's so close, so close. I think this has been an investigation going on. You know, you had Delphi Police, Carroll County Sheriff, you had the Indiana State Police, you got the FBI involved in it. And I believe there's been investigation going on for so long. And on even people in power. And I think you should look at anyone who got promotions in Delphi, Carroll County. Now, I get the feeling the police are involved. How's their police involvement? I think it's their police involvement.
I couldn't sleep after the last one. We need something new.
And a great cover-up. Or are the police just so entwined in it. Maybe, and I don't know why I just got this. I don't know if I should say that, but do you know there's many kinds of operations? There's undercover operations, where police officers go deep undercover for years to try to get into these groups and expose them and shut them down. And I believe when it breaks, there's going to be a whole lot of raids go down at the same time. It's going to shock us. Shock us more than even we're already shocked. Now, like I said before, there is no need to go into details on the girls' deaths. They're horrendous.